Hey guys, it's me, Phoenix. We are going to go ahead and pull a past, present, and future. We're going to pull a topic though when it comes to how you feel about a situation. And I think it's will be in regards to the type of person or type of energy or the trait of a person that you have been dealing with the past, present, and hopefully not the future if it's a bad thing. But yeah, the chaser. So this is the type of energy that you've been dealing with, and the fixer, meaning that you are the fixer when it comes to the situation, or take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You or your person that you've been dealing with is the fixer, or it could be a clueless energy. So let me see. Tries to change partners, attracted to people they can fix, loves to help their partner. Now, this is, don't take this offensively, but this is the codependent energy of what we take on when it comes to us seeing potential in someone. And so until we learn that, that we're clueless about the things and, actually, that we can't fix a person, not necessarily that we're trying to fix them or change them. We are trying to help them with the things that we see when it comes to how they feel, like past hurts, the things that they're hiding from the past, like the shell that they have. We see that by looking through their eyes. So it says the clueless. Clueless when it comes to relationships, spoils their chance through their own ineptitude. It says doesn't pick up on subtle flirting advances. So, I mean, this could be somebody that you've been dealing with, but the chaser is here. So, here's the thing, respectfully, when we are trying to fix people and we are codependent on people trying to help them, we feel like we're the chaser, and then all of a sudden we blow up and we're over it. And then they see the true nature of a cancer, how cold we can be because we've tried everything to get to a point to where we are helping and we see that a person needs us. And if it's taken for granted, then we'll start to feel some kind of way and go from there. So that is how I see this. So when it says the chaser, often chasing after love, dealing with abandonment issues, gives without getting much in return. That's just our nature. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with us, but we do tend to look like the chaser, like we're desperate, but we're really not. We just see that this person, place, thing, or situation needs more than the attention that it's been getting. And so that is the hard part when it comes to dealing with somebody who's broken. So this is the past energy of the of dealing with the fixer or the chaser or the clueless, whichever one that you resonate with, or that again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. This is my Drake energy. You only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love. But this is the beginning of that stage. What you love in this stage of where you are is this person, and you see their potential. But again, you're doing what you love, which is trying to help a situation that again, you have no control over. So I'm only going to pull a few cards. I know the last time I had a spread out here, but I only pull a couple more cards when it comes to this energy. So these 5 cards are enough. So this is the past energy that we've been dealing with when it comes to this chaser type energy. There's no balance here. So again, you haven't started to the point to where in the past you were pouring from your cup and it to where it was no balance and you were giving to the situation. And this is the Queen of Cups energy. Be someone who makes everyone feel important. Look them through their eyes, make them feel understood. That is what you were doing. So you seen that, the care or what this person really needed. And that is where your clueless energy, and it's not that you're dumb or anything like that or clueless. It's just that your heart is different. You love different. You love with all the chakras in your body and in your mind. You give all of your energy to a person, and that to some may seem like it's clueless, but to you, that's how you love. This is the present energy. So remember, we have to get into our Page of Wands energy. Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment right now. So we're going to do the present and then we'll do the future energy. So this is the past energy, and the Knight of Wands comes out, which is you. Yeah, see, the present moment is ego. somebody's ego is too involved in the situation, or the with the ego, the Five of Swords is an unwinnable situation. So this can be an unwinnable situation when it comes to, yeah, following your heart. The King of Cups energy in the upright is only love, compassion, and understanding will truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. But however, we're going to clarify the King of Cups as well. So the King of Cups come out with more unsure energy. So I'm going to clarify this unsure energy. So with the King of Cups, more unsure energy. So it's just another pattern of you being unsure about if this is really ego that you're dealing with, or how you're going to deal with this situation. So again, we're clarifying that, and then we'll move forward to pulling a couple more cards. But I just see that, the ego, when it comes to following your heart, it's hard for you to do because you try to fix a situation and it turns around with no balance, and you feel like you're giving and your empathy for this person, place, thing, or situation turns out to feel like you're being taken for a fool. Your kindness is be taken for weakness, and that's not the situation when it comes to what you're doing. You're trying to help this person because you see the things that they lack when it comes to dealing with what they've gone through in the past. And so that's how I see that. But there will be soon communication or some type of travel or movement on your part. So you're going to move forward and you're going to do the work. Knight of Pentacles energy. You can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. You're doing the work. It felt like it was a card that was turned the wrong way. You're doing the work and turning around because your empathy that you've given to the situation, Queen of Cups energy, makes you feel like you're sacrificing just too much, and you might, excuse me, because this is the past, it starts to be considered that you have sacrificed too much, and now it's time for you to have some type of balance, if that makes sense, before you get too involved, or if you're already involved deeply, where you're starting to feel like the chaser and not doing it because you feel, this person is making you feel clueless about it. You have to understand that the Knight of Pentacles, you can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. But with this unsure energy coming out here like this with the King of Pentacles, now the King of Pentacles, I'm saying the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups is only love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. But, you're looking at it like now, this person is taking my kindness for a weakness. They're making me look like I'm the chaser, I'm the runner, and that I'm clueless, and I'm just trying to fix their brokenness. You know what I mean? And so this is the past. This is the future energy once you learn from the past and the present moment. The toxic energy has to change, and so that doesn't necessarily, with the devil energy being here, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're moving forward with this person, but the toxic energy is not, you could be trying to work as a cohesive unit, or it can stay toxic. And that's when you have to decide that, what, as I look down on this situation with the Hermit energy, you turn around and you're just like, what, I've retreated from distraction to determine my own truth. And now that now that I know better, I'm doing better. And I know what the destructive energy of the devil, the toxic, materialistic type energy is, and it won't allow me to celebrate Three of Cups energy in the reverse. So therefore, this ego has to die. It has to go. Another card flew on the ground. Hold on. This ego, because it's still going to be an unwinnable situation if you don't change the way it is, and it will stop you from getting to your the Nine of Pentacles energy, seeing the fruits of your labor and why you decided to do certain things and move forward for yourself. And so here it is. Let me just show you the difference between the past energy, the current energy, and what will happen in the future if you don't get rid of these self-destructive patterns of the devil energy. It'll keep you trapped and keep you wanting and feeding you the fruit and keep you chained and tied to a situation that has devils, it has, bloodsuckers, it has snakes and everything. So you'll just join the cult of whatever it is that this person is offering to you. Does that make sense? And so that's just kind of how I see this energy. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to, let me pick this up. And yeah, High Priestess, your intuition, something that can only be understood through experience. So with this being said, now that you see, you're communicating, you're moving forward, and you know what it is that you don't want, a chrysalis, a butterfly, right? You've turned into this beautiful butterfly, and based upon the lessons that you had to learn, and something that can only be understood through experience, High Priestess, when it comes to a cup of love. See, now this is the person who, in the present moment, you're unsure about, but in the future, is still pouring out their cup instead of them sharing it with you. Does that make sense? And that's where the unsure energy comes in at, because you see the cups differ, because instead of this person saying, okay, I'm willing to share it with you, it's like, no, I'm going to be alone. I'm angry. Look at his face. I'm angry and I'm not going to share my cups because they're still toxic. Does that make sense? And so that's where the unsure energy comes out when it comes to the ego. And I'm going to pick the ego card up, because that's what it says, the Knight of Pentacles. You can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. This person doesn't want to show up. Instead, their ego keeps showing up. So look at the ego card again. So in the present moment, this is still their ego, right? And look at it in the future. If you don't change, or if this person not change, because I say that when it says the fixer, if this person doesn't heal, you cannot change this person. But if this person doesn't heal, it only gets worse. And then the years pass. So this is the past. We don't know how long it's been. I can tell you that it looks like it's almost close to 9 years, because the Nine of Pentacles comes out and it's in the reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles being in the reverse shows me that there is overspending, materialistic energy, and there's financial insecurities if you don't get this together right now. And with the Three of Cups being in reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse is letting you know that there is overspending again, feeling discontent or disconnected, and a lot of gossip around. So people are going to start gossiping in regards to this situation. So you went into hermit mode. Your staff becomes a snake. Instead of it helping you maintain your way through the forest and through the dark situations. Remember, hermit energy says sometimes you need to tear down the limit. Sometimes you need to withdraw in order to rediscover your own rich inner world through tranquility, meditation, and reflection. Well, you have man's best friend here, but is man's best friend protecting you from the snake? Because you have the light of the star saying no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. But remember, the snakes are present if you don't change these energies. The snakes are still here. So the snakes are the slippery slopes that's guiding you in the wrong direction based upon ego, right? So again, the Drake energy, you only live once, be bold, be fearless. If you want this cup of love, see, the fish is escaping because, the fish is, okay, first of all, let's talk about this. The Ace of Cups energy is opportunity, great love, and joy. But the water is going out and nothing is coming in. So that might not be a situation that you see fit until you change. So that's why you're like, you only live once, be bold, be fearless, do what you love. When it comes to this fixer, chaser, and, having balance, this is not what you need to go through. And you know that. And this is your intuition telling you that. You've planted the seed for yourself. And there's no help here. So there's a lot of weeds and things like that. The water is running dry. And so you're looking at it from the past like, I must do something about it because I can't be in hangman energy. Now, here's the thing. There's crows here that could release you by just pecking at the rope. One foot is free, and they can help release you, but will you fall over? So again, hangman energy, willing to surrender to an experience or a situation. But the hangman also says, hold on. Oh, when it feels like there's nothing you can do, let go of your resistance, embrace the state of pause, and try to see things from a new light, or whatever. So that is where you are when it comes to everything that you tried to do. You wanted this cup of love, this opportunity, great love and joy, right? You wanted this, you only live once energy. So you're trying to go after things and see the potential in someone else. But again, in this process of you seeing the potential, it keeps you in limbo. And then the strength is here. So this is the strength energy when you're working with people as a cohesive unit. You're not afraid to try to tame the beast. That's the problem. You're trying to tame the beast, or you're trying to see the potential in the beast, but the beast can turn around and either listen when they're ready to, or understand what you bring to the table and move forward as a cohesive unit. But right now, you don't know what the ego is bringing when it comes to the strength energy, because it says here, strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. So again, you're looking at everything, the compassionate energy, and understanding what you want to have to get out of this situation. And that's balance with the temperance being here in the past energy. But we have the ego here. So you realize that this person's ego is here. And then we have the 9 of Cups energy, which is, love. It could be great joy. And, you just have to understand that it also could be where, you're harmonious and satisfied, but your unsure energy when it comes to this King of Cups is here, and it's letting you know that this person hasn't grown. So they're not loving and compassionate and understanding that truly, and it's truly bringing you happiness that you seek, because you're doing things alone. You feel like you're in limbo, and you feel like your strength is coming from you only, and not from this person, place, thing, or situation. And then that's the clarity that you have when it comes to the King of Wands energy. Somebody who's supposed to be a true leader, but you're looking at it, this person isn't loving, they aren't compassionate, they don't have any growth from the beginning. Everything I did was to make sure that this person was fine, and trying to fix and heal them, and to feel what is this and now I'm feeling clueless. And also, the Queen of Cups energy is like, I trusted this person to help me hold my cup. You get what I'm saying? So you're trusting this person to help you hold your cup up, and yet and still they don't see the beauty in why you're doing this. And yeah, when it comes to this 2 of Cups energy, the 2 of Cups is love. The 2 of Cups is love and harmony, and it's just friendship, and it's in a connection, so they don't see what you see out of this connection, and then they turn around in the present, and you're like, okay, I said not holding on to the past. Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real, so this is a mystery here. If you don't, and the only thing that's real is the present moment. And right now, yesterday is history, the past, but this is how you felt in the past, right? Tomorrow's a mystery. You don't not know if this is going to be true. The only thing that's real is the present moment. These are your present emotions based upon now. And the past, you have something to actually see too. And what you're seeing is that this person isn't a true leader. They're not passionate. They're not loving, and they're not ready to grow. And that's the clarity that you have moving forward. And so when it comes to a union, a connection, and a friendship, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment, your present feelings right now. And right now, with the present feelings being the way they are, you're looking at the future like, this person is toxic. If I just stay in this energy, this person is going to continuously wrap me in their charm, and keep me tied up or locked up in their own life, or with the snakes and the demons that are around them. And so here it is, the Hermit energy being here, instead of you retreating from distraction to determine your own truth, you're following the snakes. You're letting the snakes guide you. And that's not what the happiness that you want, and so that is how I see this energy. Does that make sense? So this is feeling distant, this is gossip, and this is overspending. So financially, mentally, physically, and spiritually, you're not going to get to this point of the 9 of Pentacles if you don't do something about this present moment. Because again, the ego is here. This person's ego will only get bigger the more you feed into it. The more the toxic people and situationships feed into this ego, the more you're going to get to the point to where you're not going to be able to even help this person, or even try to gain this person's attention by, because it always is going to be one sided. And when it comes to the Queen of Swords energy, you're going to have to stand up to this person and realize that you're the butterfly and you have to, you know, shed your life, or do the things, because it's always going to be conflict and competition. And it might be room for success, but it only comes when you conquer the beast or walk away from it. And so again, but that's going to take more struggle, more struggle. So not only is it you two struggling, this person is struggling as well, whoever you brought along with you. So it could be third party situations, it could be your family dynamic, but the moon card is here, and it's like, they're barking at you for putting them in this situation. And so, again, the 10 of Swords energy, instead of feeling like a failure or backstab, your health gets the best of you. You start to get sick and you start to overthink. And, that's just how I see the situation. So, again, you have to take care of yourself in the now, right now. You have to take care of yourself. You have to see the strengths there. And you have to understand that this person, place, thing, or situation is only going to pour out their cup. They're not going to pour into your cup. And so you have to be the one to decipher for right now, the present moment, on if this situation is going to bring me good, rewards, good rewards, dreams, and help me go after my dreams and enjoyment, or is this going to be a good connection, friendship, or union? And then you have to get to that point to where you only live once. But it said to you, this ego is here at the beginning of here. So you have to go back to the beginning in order to see what can happen, and if this is going to be one-sided, if that makes sense. So that's how I see this situation. Do me a favor if you're in the chat. Yellow hearts if you, let's say this. Red hearts if you made it through. Purple hearts if it resonates. Green hearts if you're working on it. And also, look at that. High honor in a wealthy man. This person's wealth is more to them. The honor of having the wealth means more to them than anything else. So they feel, and that's the reason why they're pouring into their cup. The wealthy man comes out unsure. You're unsure if this wealthy man is going to pour into your cup. And it says it right here. It says it right there. He's pouring out his cup. He'd rather pour it out. He or she, let's say it that way, or them or they, however you want to, say it. They only resonate with pouring into their cup. So you're going to continuously do this alone. We have the 9 of Pentacles here. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So you're probably at this point of being in the 8 of Pentacles energy. And so the 8 of Pentacles energy tells you, yeah, you're going to maybe be in despair if you don't make the right decision. But because the despair card is in the reverse, that you might be happy if you just know what it is that your intuition is telling you, because this is what you see. If you were to have an Ebenezer Scrooge moment, you would look and they would show you that you did this by yourself. You knew that this ego, your house, another unsure thing. Look, it came out in the wealthy man. You're not going to share a house with this person. You know that. The ego is too big. He or she is still pouring from one cup. So the communication, the travel, and the movement will come on your part. It won't be on this person's part. It'll be on your part. You will have to do everything for this situation in order to recognize your strengths and to have your rewards. But when it comes to this person, this person cares more about, them looking like a mature person in the community and you looking like a privileged lady, but there is no substance. So you distance yourself when it comes to the things that, lovers energy. This is not room for marriage. This is, if you did do this, The Lover's energy card of Gemini. If you got married, you'd feel imprisoned and be in poverty energy. It says it right here. Same thing, financial insecurities, financial overspending. But the unexpected income will come when you realize what a true family is for, no matter how much the struggle is. If you guys can't journey together, but it says distant horizon, it says communication. So that means you have to walk away in order to experience the sudden wealth. But the thoughts of you, the concerns and the expectations for the great fortune is why you have to have an ending. And there, maybe there's room for new courtship because you're now mature. But in the process of you growing, the messages will come in, the gifts will be there. There will be official person, but will it be with this main man or will it be with the false person? And so that's just kind of how you have to see it. Now let's go ahead and pull from the crystal deck and then we'll let this energy go. I just feel like the past, present, and the future, which we're not really looking into the future, we're just glimpsing at it by saying what happened in the past and moving forward in the now and how you feel. The moss agate, it says new beginnings, nurture, and growth. This deal with your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is your ability to love, be harmonious, and forgive. It says, I live in an abundant world. As long as you know that, nobody can take you from this thing, but you have to come around people who complete you and not deplete you. So, excuse me, that is how I see this energy, if that makes sense. So again, staying in the toxic situations, letting the snakes lead you, and the friendships, the gratefulness, and the happiness when it comes to your rewards and your great love and your joy. All is based on ego right now. And it'll be a real unwinnable situation because this person's ego will only get bigger and the toxicity will only grow as long as you go with the flow. That's just how I see it, And so let's go ahead and let this energy go by saying my affirmation. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you.